Hi friends, Teacher Bando here, and welcome to another special edition of Bonus Time with Bando. So I'm so happy you're with me today. I have a really special book that I want to read with you, and it's from one of my favorite child book authors. Her name is Elise Gravel, and she wrote a really beautiful and really important story called What is a Refugee? So I'd love to read it with you right now. You ready? You sitting down? Are you comfortable? Good. Me too. I'm in my favorite rocking chair. It's so nice. Let's begin. What is a refugee? What is a refugee? A refugee is a person just like you and me. You can see, look at all these people just like us. Refugees had to flee their country because they were in danger. That looks scary. Some of them had to flee because their country was at war. Look at that. Those weapons. We don't like weapons. Some had to leave because powerful people didn't like what they thought or what they said. And they may have even wanted to hurt them. And you can see right here, she's holding up a sign that says, "Everybody is created equal." What does that mean, everybody being created equal? What does that mean to you? Think about that. Does that mean that we should all be safe? We should all be happy? I think so. Others had to leave because people didn't accept their religion or hated them because they were different. Wow, that's really sad. Most refugees would have preferred to stay in their country with their friends and their family. They didn't want to have to go anywhere. They don't look very happy to leave, do they? But it was too dangerous. All of their homes were destroyed and they didn't have anything left. That's what happens so often to them. Look at that house. It's really sad. Refugees had to find another country to live in. But you know what? That's not easy. There are countries that don't want to welcome more refugees. They say, no, no, keep out, no, stop. And there's barbed wire. That looks dangerous. And they don't want them inside. While they were waiting for a new country to welcome them, many refugees had to stay in camps where life was hard. Refugees were lucky if they could find a country where they could live a normal life and do normal things like go to school and make friends, go to work, live in peace and safety. Do they all look happy and safe? I think so. Just like you and me, right? Because we are safe. Here's a bunch of kids at school, which is interesting because right now we're not in school. We're all stuck at home. And I'll be making another video to talk about why we're all at home and why we can't go to school right now too. But for right now, let's keep learning about our refugee friends. Here they are, playing soccer together. Do they look like they're having a good time? I think so too. This is really interesting. These are some images, some drawings of real refugee kids that the person who wrote this book had a chance to meet and find out what it's like for them and what are they into. Hi, my name is Ayla. I had to leave Syria because of the war. I love to draw with my sister. We make funny comic books. Hi, I'm Majid. I came from Sudan. There was a lot of fighting. And I'm very good at soccer, and I could play all day long. Who else likes soccer? Do you like soccer? Do you know people who like soccer? My name is Rosalind. My family is from Haiti. My grandmother and two of my cousins couldn't come with us, and I miss them so much. That must have been really hard for her to leave without her grandmother and her cousins. That must have been very sad. Hi. My name is Musa. I come from Afghanistan. I love video games, especially Fortnite. My parents think I play too much. It's true, some kids do play video games too much, but that's a video game that he enjoys. My name is Nala, and I left Somalia because there was a war and a drought. A drought is when people don't have enough water to drink and use. Droughts mean that water is not really easy to get. So that's challenging when there's a war and drought happening at the same time. What I love about my new country is Halloween. We didn't have that where I came from. I love Halloween. You know one of my favorite Halloween costumes that I got to dress up as? Last year, I dressed up as my kitty cat for Halloween. It was hilarious, but I'll tell you what, when my cat saw me, she did not think it was so funny. She thought I looked really weird. It was hilarious. And our last friend, my name is Sebastian. Let's see, there he is. My name is Sebastian, and I used to live in Cuba. We can't live there anymore because my parents didn't agree with the government. I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up because I love animals. He loves animals. I love animals too. I love animals so much, I even have a couple on my shirt. Look at that. I've got my Brachiosaurus friend, who, as we know, is extinct because dinosaurs don't live on Earth anymore, and my friend, the giraffe. But they're both really tall, and they wanted to be friends, so they're hugging each other. But speaking of friends, one of the ways that you can help refugees in your community is you can draw them a picture. You can think about all of the different kids that we met and learned about in this book. You could draw them a picture. You can think about them. You can maybe even share an idea with a grown-up in your house about what you think you can do to help refugees that don't have a home or maybe aren't as safe as you are. So remember, being safe and being healthy and being secure means that everybody should have that same feeling too, of having a house, having food, having water, having a safe place to sleep at night and not worry. So if you thought that the stories of some of these kids was kind of sad, and it is, just remember that these kids are just like you. They want the same things. They want to be free, they want to be happy, and they want to be healthy. But as you heard, even though some of them came from some pretty bad conditions and some not so nice places, they still love life. They love playing soccer. They love writing stories. They love to draw. They love to play. They love to play games. They're kids just like you. So remember, refugees are kids too, and they need you to think about them and send them some good energy. So do what you got to do. Make them a nice picture, and just remember that refugees are a part of our community, and kids everywhere, all over the world, should be safe and happy and free. Until next time, my friends, thank you for reading with me. Thank you for joining me, Storytime with Bando. And I will see you next time. So if you don't already, parents, subscribe, like in the comments, leave me some good notes and tell me what you'd like to see in the future. So carry on. Much love to you all. Thank you for joining me. This is Teacher Bando. I'll see you later. Bye, friends.